Hello everybody and welcome back to Chrissy's Wig Room. I hope that you all are doing well, and I'm super excited to be sharing with you today some of my recent wig finds from Temu. I am super excited to share this with you for those of you who are looking for a more budget-friendly option in your synthetic and even human hair wig needs. I've got some really super cool things to show you. I thought I would do this video just to kind of show you what's out there. I know that there's a lot of mixed thoughts on Temu. Some people are really for it, some people are against it, and I respect, however you do feel about it. But I wanted to show some of the things that I've gotten because I found some really gorgeous synthetic wigs that I paid maybe $20 to $30 for, and honestly, I think that some of them are even better than some of the more expensive wigs that I've experienced in the past 4 to 5 years. Some of these wigs are really shocking, and the thing that I like about Temu is anything that you order, they give you a free return label for anything that you order. So for every time you order, you get a free return label, which means you can return anything to them. Just box it up, send it back to them with their free return label, and you'll get a complete refund on everything that you return. So it's really an easy way to experience a lot of different kinds of wigs. I have found some gorgeous colors, some really beautiful brunette synthetic colors that I could never find in the major manufacturers that are out there. So for those of you that are interested in Temu wigs and what Temu wigs have to offer, this is just the beginning of it. I have some other reviews that I want to do as far as these wigs. I just wanted to show you a few of them today so that you can get an idea of what's out there in case you're looking for something that doesn't break the bank. I think that all of us are kind of looking for more budget-friendly options while still wanting to look beautiful, feel confident, feel glamorous, and just have our beauty on point every day. And we can do that sometimes with a budget-friendly wig. So most of the wigs, the synthetic wigs, will come in a package like this. So this one says Shining Yourself, and it's powered by Hair Cube. So they usually come in this like just a zippered bag, and then it has a barcode on it. This one says brown. It just says brown on it. So if you return anything, you just want to make sure you put it back in this bag. There's a barcode right here, and that's what they scan, and then they just return and refund all of your money. The best part is that they give you that free return label. So anything you don't like, you just ship it back to them. It doesn't cost you anything to ship it back to them, and you do get a full refund. They do not take off any extra charges. You don't have to pay any shipping costs to return it to them. You just get all of the total back that you paid plus your tax. So very easy return system. I have had absolutely no issues. I've returned probably 30 packages, and I've had absolutely no issues with getting my money back. They always give me a full refund, and it processes very quickly. They also will give you, if it's like your first order with Temu, you can go online and sign up, and you can get some pretty great discounts on your first order. So I just wanted to show you what's out there with Temu. I have found some really nice finds. So this first wig just came in the other day. And this is a beautiful style. It's a synthetic piece. It's about 20 inches in length, and it's by this Shining Yourself is what they call it. So it just comes in a regular hairnet like this. So you've got your hairnet, and then it comes with the little padding inside. And I think I paid maybe $20 for this wig. Okay, and I am impressed. Look how pretty this is. It's like a brunette, and then you've got some kind of like white highlights kind of mixed in. Very beautiful. It's very soft. It feels just like any synthetic wig, but I love it. I love the color. You've got those really pretty highlights mixed in there, and it just looks very natural. It's a beautiful natural brunette. So I'm going to show you the inside cap. Now the inside cap does have the straps here to adjust it. I always adjust them in to the halfway point here on the nape, so I take each adjuster and just hook it into that. But we just have your standard open wefted sides and back. We've got ear tabs right here. They are very soft. And then there's no lace front. You're just going to have a regular enclosed cap there, rose lace up here. But I have been wearing these wigs. I've been wearing them to work, and I don't find the hairline to be that bad. I think that you can work with it. But for the price point, for $20, you're getting a really beautiful style. I mean, look at the layers. It's just really, really, really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Let me go ahead and adjust. I'm going to go ahead and cinch the adjusters in all the way into the halfway point because I do have a petite average circumference of 21.5. So I just want to make sure. And their synthetic wigs fit me very comfortably. They fit me just as comfortably as like a John Renault wig. I haven't had any of them feel too big. I'm going to go ahead and put it on. It feels very secure. Just put it on. And this one has curtain bangs. So this one has the curtain bangs around your face. And I just think it's really cute. I mean, the fibers feel very silky. I love this color. Look at that color. It's a brunette, but you've got these beautiful, almost white, kind of like a grayish white highlight in there. Really, really pretty. And it's just fun, especially if you like to change up your style, change up your look a lot, want to try out different colors, want to try out different styles. This is a way to do it without breaking the bank. And it's fun. It's fun to get a Temu package. You get to open it up and you get to go through all these different things. And then I like picking out the things that I want to keep and returning the things that I don't. And it's just a lot of fun. It's something to look forward to. Now, it does come from overseas, so there is a little bit of a wait, but I always get my stuff in 2 weeks or less. I've never had anything take more than 2 weeks. So that's pretty impressive. And once it gets to the United States and comes in through Dallas, Texas, or one of the major hubs, it gets to me within 2 to 3 days because I am in Kansas. But look how cute this is. I mean, I think it's super cute. You can run your fingers through it. I think it's super cute. So I will post links to as much as I can find. Now with Temu, some of these things do either get discontinued or they don't carry them anymore. So I will post as many links as I can find to the items that I already have in the description box down below if you're interested in checking out any of these styles for yourself, if they're still available. I will put a link down below to it so that if you're interested in purchasing directly from them, you can get these styles. But I think for 20 bucks, it's just fun. It's just fun. You can change up your hairstyle. And as long as you take care of it, just like you do any synthetic fiber, it's going to last as long as any synthetic wig. But I just think it's really cute. So that's the first one that I wanted to show you. Just has these really pretty highlights. I just think it's fun. I just like it. I like the color. I think it's really fun. So the next piece that I want to show you is really, really cool. And I happened to come across, I've been wanting a human hair wig for so long, and I've been searching and searching and searching. Well, Temu actually has human hair wigs, and I've struggled with a lot of them. I've ordered a lot of them and then returned them just because I didn't like it. But I found this one. This is a brunette water wave style, and it is 100% human hair. It is super silky soft, and I think I may have paid $70 for it, maybe like $70 to $80 for it. I've washed it and I love it. It is super soft. It's silky soft. You can just run your hands through it. This is what it looks like after I washed it. If I can still find it, I will post a link to it down below because this runs about $75 to $80. Human hair, if you're interested in trying human hair, if you've always wanted to, but you can't afford the high price tags, I would recommend just trying a budget friendly like this from Temu. Like I said, just wash it. I just washed it with regular hair. I have hydrating hair shampoo and conditioner that I use, and it turned out beautiful. So this is just a brunette human hair wig. I'll show you the inside cap. So I didn't cut this piece off here, but you can cut that off. But I've got it cinched in right there. It does have a comb there for some extra security. The ear tabs on this are just combs. But this is a very, very comfortable cap. This one does have a lace front. Now these do come with the lace intact, so they do have to be cut. I cut that as best as I could, and it's a very, very comfortable cap. I'm going to go ahead and put it on, and it feels really, really comfortable, and this hair feels so, so soft. So this is what it looks like on. It's very pretty. This hair is so soft. I mean, it is seriously silky, silky, soft. It feels really, really good. And so, it's budget-friendly human hair. It's not going to be the Cadillac of all Cadillacs. It's not going to be the top of the line, but as you all know, I struggle financially. I cannot afford, I just can't, I don't have a credit card anymore. So anything that I want to purchase has to come out of my check. And after the mortgage is paid, the car insurance is paid, the utilities are paid, cell phones are paid, everything is paid. I just don't have hardly anything left. Like my paycheck is literally gone about 3 days after it lands. And I'm just scraping by until I can get to the next check as far as, food and groceries and things like that. That's just the state of the economy that we're in. I know many of you are experiencing the same thing. So to have anything nice, like an expensive human hair wig that costs $600 to $1,000, unless you have a credit card that you can put that on and make payments on it, it's just not feasible for many of us. I wish that I would have known about human hair back when I had credit cards, because I would have probably purchased a couple back then instead of all the synthetic wigs that I did. Because I really think for a lot of us that have been wearing synthetics for a while, it becomes frustrating when you can't keep the synthetics soft. That's the thing that I've struggled with so much, is just, they feel great for a month or two, and then they get so kind of ratty, and no matter how many products that you use, they just never feel like they did that first time that you take them out of the box. I know many of you experience that, and that's what frustrates me the most with synthetic wear. Now, I still have synthetic pieces that I love that I just won't give up, because I just love the way they look and the style. And there's a place and time for everything, but I have been searching and searching and searching for a budget-friendly human hair wig, because I really wanted to find one and show you guys that you could get a human hair wig for under $100. It is possible. Now, like I said, many of you are not fans of Temu, and I understand your reasoning behind that. I respect that. I understand the reasoning. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with necessarily either, but I am so tired of paying $300 to $400, $500 a wig, only to have it last me a couple of months and to be so broke all the time. Like, it's just not fair. It's very frustrating. So I have been searching for the past months, several months. I have been looking and looking and looking, and Temu has a lot of human hair wigs. There's a lot of them that I just don't like the way they feel, so I have returned them. A lot of them, the caps are just too large. With human hair wigs, you'll find, and those of you that have already, had them or experienced them, you probably are aware, human hair wig caps fit a little bit differently. They don't have the same, ear tabs as synthetic wigs. Sometimes the caps are a lot larger than synthetic wigs. So there are differences that you have to keep in mind. This one here fits me perfectly. I don't feel any, it doesn't feel too tight. It doesn't feel too loose. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off. I feel like I can shake my head around and it's going to stay on. So this one, I highly recommend it. I'm going to check before I post this video and see if it's still available. Because the thing with Temu is it's like they're constantly bringing things in, and some things get discontinued. So it's kind of hit or miss whether you'll be able to find it. But if I can find this one, then I will link it, and I would recommend checking this one out if you like water wave, because I love the water wave, and this looks beautiful too when you spritz it with water. Like if you take a water bottle and you just spritz this with water, it looks so pretty. Just with with a standard water bottle on it. So let me do a quick spin for you, and you can see this on all sides. And none of these have names. I think this was like the brown water wave 20 or 22 inch style. But none of them have like names like the synthetic wigs. So with Temu, you're not going to find, an actual name. It's just mainly the color of the wig is the main thing. But look how pretty this is. And it's human hair. And it feels like human hair. It's soft as butter. You can just slide your hands through it. So that's why I really wanted to get this video out there to you guys, to show you guys. Because I know many of you are searching for human hair wigs like me. And you've been feeling defeated because you cannot afford the $600, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I mean, it's crazy, the human hair prices. I understand that it takes a lot to make those human hair pieces, and that it's different, and that there's a lot of time involved and the processes, but I don't think that anything should cost that much. It just shouldn't. Something that we need to feel beautiful and to gain our confidence back, especially those of us who have experienced this kind of hair loss. We should not have to pay $2,000 to $3,000 to have a good human hair wig. And I have been on a mission to try to find something for you guys, and I think that I found a couple of things. Now I'm going to continue. I've got a couple more coming from Temu that have not arrived yet that are human hair, so I will see if they're any good. If not, I'll just return them. But if they are good and if they are a big hit, then I'm going to show them to you guys. But I definitely wanted to show you this one because I absolutely love it. It's soft, it's beautiful, and it feels really, really good. So this is a definite hit. Now there's another one that I've had for a while. This is also a human hair wig that I got from Temu a while back. And this one, I've actually cut it a couple of times. It was a little bit long, but this one I also watched. This is this one I also washed. And it turned out beautiful as well. I've worn this one several times. I spray it down with water and it's real soft. This one's just a black. It's just a black human hair wig, but it's also that water wave texture. And this is another one that's just really fun to wear. It's easy to wear. I can throw it on, but it feels really comfortable on, and it feels really lightweight. This one's just a tad shorter than the other one. It was a little frizzy down here on the ends after I washed it, so I just took my little scissors and kind of trimmed that part off, and then it's been fine ever since. But the nice thing is, you know, you can just trim it as you go, or trim it to the length that you desire. But I think this is so nice, and I think I paid maybe $80 for this one too. I've had this one since about Christmas, and I'm pretty sure that they still sell this one as well, because they have several. If you go onto Temu and you type in like human hair wigs, human hair water wave wigs, things like that, you'll see all the different styles that are available, and there's a lot. They do have a lot. Now they have a lot of different kind of colors too, but this is also another one that's very, very comfortable, and I've worn this one probably 7, 8, 9 times now, because it's so comfortable to be able to go to work and just wear a feel like you have normal hair on and not a synthetic wig. Now like I said, I still like my synthetics. I still wear them. I go back and forth, but it's just kind of nice to have a human hair wig in your rotation. That's the thing that I have always wanted. It's just nice to have something that you can run your hands through, because that's the thing that I miss the most about my bio hair is just, you know, the feeling. There's just nothing like human hair. It's a different kind of feeling. It's softer. It just feels natural. And these human hair wigs, especially when you spritz them with water, it gives you that sensation that you just stepped out of the shower with freshly washed hair, and you feel good and you feel put together. And so I'm really, really loving it. You know, I think I paid $80, around $80 for this one and for that other one that I just showed you. So for less than the price of what you would pay for usually one synthetic wig, you could get 2 of these human hair wigs and just play around with them, especially if you've never experienced human hair wigs but you want to. You know, this is a good opportunity to order from a company like Temu. I was saying at Temu, but then when I was watching the football, the football, they kept saying it was Temu, so I don't know if it's Temu, I get confused. But this is a good opportunity to kind of jump into that human hair spectrum of things if you are on a budget and you just can't fork out thousands of dollars. This is a way to do it for about the price of what you pay for a synthetic, or even less. And that's what I like about these other synthetic wigs that I want to show you also from Temu. It's a good way to like buy. You can spend $100 with Temu and get yourself 6, 7, 5, 6, 7 synthetic wigs. To me, that's a lot better deal. I don't care what anybody says. If the United States wants us to continue to support, wig wearing, they've got to bring the prices down. And I don't see that happening. Prices continue to go up. Everything from gas to groceries to wigs, it doesn't matter what you're buying. My cell phone bill went up again. It went from like 60 something to 75. Things continue to go up, and it's frustrating me. I know it's frustrating a lot of people, but it's got to stop. When's it going to stop? How many more years are we going to go where it's just going to keep getting higher and higher? The problem is the wages are not going up. The prices are going, but the wages are not keeping up, and that's what's happening to me. My wages are, even though they're very good, they don't quite keep up with everything. And then if you want anything extra, any of these extra luxury pieces, you've got to really, really... you've got to either sell a bunch of stuff and try to come up with the money that way, which is what I try to do, just to get by, because like between now and the next check, I got to come up with an extra $700 just so that I can pay my storage unit, which went from $175 to $219. That's the storage unit that I have still from when my husband passed and when my mother passed. I still have a storage unit full of stuff. So I keep pulling things out of there and I put them on my eBay store. So if you're looking for clothes, there are tons of plus size clothes and regular size clothes listed in my eBay store, and all of your support when you make a purchase with eBay, it helps me to continue putting back into the wig world, because like I said, I am trying to find these more budget friendly pieces, and I decided to go on a mission with Temu and try to find some pieces, because like I said, I know there's a lot of backlash with them, and I understand everybody's reasons for not purchasing from them, and if you don't purchase from them, that's obviously your choice, and I understand it. But for me, I also felt that way in the beginning, but when I found out that they have a lot of really nice wigs, I'm just tired of paying $300 to $400 a wig. That's just the bottom line. So I have to find other avenues to continue, my search for beautiful wigs. And my main mission right now is I want to find as many human hair wigs as I can. So this is another good option. I really like it. I have enjoyed wearing this one. It's easy to wear. It feels soft. You can run your fingers through it. It feels really, really good. So I've been really impressed with those two. And then let me just show you real quickly a few other synthetic wigs that I have from them. Now, I do not know if these are still on their app. So Temu has an app, and you download the app and then you can search. And the thing with Temu is it's very addicting. Any of you that have ordered from it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. They have everything. They don't just have wigs. They have beautiful clothes. I have actually been able to find some really beautiful dresses, some really beautiful plus size tops, and it's all around like 10 to 12 bucks. They also have household. They have beautiful pictures. You can get like background drops like this from Temu, beautiful backgrounds. You can also get, I have found beautiful pictures for my walls of like waterfalls and mountains, and just absolutely gorgeous pictures for like $12, $15, where if you go to Ross, Dress for Less, or TJ Maxx, you're going to spend $50 or $60, and I'm getting these pictures for like $12, $15, and they're sent to your door. So it's really cool. Most of the stuff comes by either USPS or UPS. I've had a few things I think come FedEx, but mainly UPS. So I've had everything come, but they have everything. I mean, like if you're looking for perfumes, if you're looking for household items, they have some really cool kitchen gadgets, like box cutters. They have box cutters. I was able to get a couple of box cutters. They have all kinds of press-on nails. If you love press-on nails and you don't want to spend the $20 a box, or you want to try out, they have some really beautiful glitter press-on nails and cat eye press-on nails. And they even have, I've even been able to find some really tiny, because y'all know I have really super tiny fingers. And I was even able to find, probably because it's from China and because people in China are smaller, but I've been able to find really teeny tiny nails that you couldn't find here in America. So it's things like that. And the nails, the press-on nails are like $2 to $3 a box. So you're getting a whole set of nails for like $2 to $3. And I mean, it's really amazing to me, some of the stuff I found. And then the great part is, if I don't like something, I just throw it back in a box and I put the return label back on it. I ship it back to them and I get all the money back. So it's just kind of a fun pick-me-up. For me, it's a fun pick-me-up. It's neat to get that Temu package in the mail, and you get to go through your 50 or 60 items that you purchased and then send back the ones that you don't. So this is another synthetic wig that I got from them, and look at this color. Very natural. It's just a natural brunette. So it's like a dark brunette, and then you've got some natural lighter brown highlights in there. Very, very beautiful. It's about 22 or 24 inches long. And I love it. I love it. It's just so pretty. And this probably cost me 20, maybe 20 or 30 bucks at the most. 20 or 30 bucks for a wig. And to me, some of these colors are colors that I have been searching for since I started my wig journey. Like some of these colors you cannot get in a synthetic wig that you pay $300 for. And I don't understand that. Because I think more higher end synthetic wigs need to expand their color scheme. But look at this. This color is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. You've got that rich brunette in there with these gorgeous highlights. And I think I paid like $25 maybe. $20, $25 for this wig. I can wear it to work. I can look glamorous. I can look put together. And it looks, I'm telling you guys, it looks every bit as good as any other wig that you'd buy for $300. It really does. I'm not even kidding. And that's why I'm putting this out here, because I think more people need to see what's available if you're looking for different styles, but you just don't want to pay the high price tag. And that's where I'm at. I'm at a point where when I first started my wig journey, I had credit cards, so I was able to just throw expensive wigs on credit cards. And that was a mistake that I made because I was buying blondes and colors and styles that I didn't even like. And then later on found out I didn't like them. I'm a brunette girl at heart. And so brunette is where my heart is. And so it was easy in the beginning of my wig journey, but in the beginning of my wig journey, which was in 2019, nobody was talking about human hair wigs. That's only came out recently. Now everybody's talking about, you got Wigshi, you've got, Uniwigs, you've got all these human hairstyles. But I'm at a point where I don't have any credit card. I had to put everything into a credit card debt relief program, and it's going to take me 5 years to get out of $74,000 of debt. And that was all because of my husband dying, my mother dying, and then going into a wig addiction of buying tons and tons of wigs that I had no way to pay. But I was putting them on credit cards, making minimum payments. Then the minimum payments turns into hundreds and hundreds of dollars of interest. So don't do that. But I'm in a debt relief program now. The thing of it is, when you go into a debt relief program, your credit score is ruined and you have no more credit cards to use. So that's why I haven't had the money to really buy anymore, because I don't have the means to. But this gives me the means to buy several wigs and have beautiful colors. So this is one more that I wanted to show you. And like I said, none of these have names. They're just listed like the brown, and then it'll say like 25 inch or 26 inch. But I'm going to try to find some of these and list them in the description box down below, just so you can see what's out there. This is another one that I got from them that was really pretty. It just has this really bouncy curl down there at the bottom. And again, it's really pretty. It's a dark brown with some lighter brown highlights in there. Super pretty. And then what's cool about this one is in the front you got the money pieces, and I love money pieces. I absolutely love money pieces. So you've got that dark, like that dark chocolate brown all over, and then you've got money pieces right there in the front. And Temu also has blonde wigs. So, I'm showing brunette because that's my wheelhouse. That's what I like. But if you like blonde, if you're a blonde lover, check out the blonde wigs, because they have a ton of really, really pretty blonde wigs. I think I got a couple of them actually and was really impressed. They look just like this, but they just have the different shades of blonde. So just, all you gotta do is just type in, like synthetic blonde wigs, and you'll see all the different styles. But see, look how cool this one is. It's got the money pieces here in the front, and then you got that darker color all over. And I probably, this one might have been under 20 bucks. Some of them are like 15 to 20. It's crazy. All the money I've spent on synthetic wigs, and I actually like some of these Temu colors better than the $400 wigs I bought. I mean, it's sad to say that, but I just want to show you that there are options to still have wigs, still look pretty, still have different styles, try different styles, and not have to pay that high price tag. So if you ask me, that's a win-win. It's just a win-win. It's a win-win situation all the way around. So let me see what else I have here. I brought several down. I've got a lot more. I've got a bunch more that I bought. I probably bought 50 of these since I found them. Here's another one that I like. This one's more just like chocolate brown, like dark brown. But again, it's just another really pretty piece. A lot of wave there. And this one also has some money pieces in the front. Not quite as caramel colored as the other one. But see, there's a little bit. The other one has more of like a caramely color money piece in the front. And this one has more of a ashier brown tone, like a mushroom brown tone. But they're just really fun. They're just fun. Even if you just wear it on the weekend or wear it out to dinner or something like that. It's just kind of fun because you get all these different styles. And I just couldn't pass it up. I was like, wow, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And this one's a bit longer, but it's just really pretty. And the thing that I was impressed with is how natural these look. I mean, they do have some out there colors on Temu, but all the ones that I picked are very natural looking. So it's just a really, really fun way to try out some different synthetic styles, maybe see what you like, see if there's a style that you really like. Here's another one that I like. This one's like black. This one's basically a black one with dark brown highlights, and I love this one. It's one of my favorites because I love the dark black colors, but then you got just it's probably hard to see on camera, but you have just the slightest hint of brown throughout it. It just looks so cool. See how pretty it just cascades down? I think this was probably like $25. I loved this color so much, I got a couple of them because it was just so pretty, because you have like the money pieces. And see, that's one of the things where I've always, in a synthetic wig, I've always wished that some of the higher end synthetic wigs have like the money pieces up here, and they don't do that. I haven't seen any of them do that. I don't know if it's just not popular or if they just don't think it would sell. But there's so many people that have human hair that highlight just these front pieces up here. I'm like, why can't they do that with synthetic? Well, it's obvious that they can, because how does Temu do it? How are they making wigs with those money pieces? And also Nell's wigs. I love Nell's wigs. That's another wig lady that I just love, and I support her so much. I buy wigs from her a lot too. But she does wigs, you know, with the money pieces. But for some reason, the high-end wigs don't seem to have that, and I'm not sure why. But, you know, this is another one of those where it's just really pretty. But the main reason I made this video is to show you those human hair wigs. I really wanted to show those because I found it so exciting that I could find a human hair wig that was under $100. I really thought, okay, that's a jewel that I've got to share with you guys, because if you're looking to experience human hair, at least try that. That way you can see. Then if later you want to spend the $600 to $1,000, you can do that. Now, I am wanting to get a Wigsy wig, and I actually finally, because of you guys' support and the support through my eBay sales and the support that way through the wig sales, I have been able to order a Wigsy wig. So I do have a Wigsy wig that's being made, and it takes about 40 days when you order from Wigsy to have that wig made. I spent $697 to get it, but it's going to take 40 days to get here. Then once I get it, I will do my review and show you that. So that's exciting. But if you're like me and you're kind of on the fence about human hair, because I wasn't sure if I'd like it, this, you know, going to Temu, maybe finding a water wave wig or something that you like, ordering it, you can check and see if you like the human hair thing, if you think that's something you want to do. That way you don't have to spend a lot of money. And then if you're like, yeah, I really like it, I think I like it better than synthetic wigs, then you can go and save up the money or sell a bunch of stuff like I do and get the money to purchase your more expensive wig. The nice thing about the Wigsy wigs is it's really like paying for two $300 synthetic wigs. It's basically kind of what it's like. So that's kind of the way I look at it. And if you look at it that way, it doesn't make it so bad, because, you know, if you spend $300 on two synthetic wigs, you can get yourself one human hair wig. So that's kind of the positive way to look at things. But I just wanted to show you those, and then also point out that if you're looking for some budget-friendly synthetic styles, Temu has a plethora of these kind of wigs, and they also have some really pretty, I can't talk today. They also have some really pretty blonde wigs. So stay tuned for other reviews. I hope that you enjoyed this review, that it gave you an idea of some things that are out there that maybe we haven't heard about. I know that I watch a lot of hauls. I like watching Temu hauls because I like seeing what other people order and what they recommend. But I haven't seen anybody really review the wigs on Temu. So I don't know if maybe I just aren't subscribed to anybody that reviews them. But I thought I would get it out there to those of you that watch me and just show you what's out there. Like I said, this is all just a learning thing. And I like to provide as many options. Coming from somebody who struggles financially, I want to provide my viewers with options that are not super expensive. I will still continue to show those expensive items when I get them, but I like to show things that are affordable for really anybody, because no matter your price or no matter how much you make, you can still look beautiful if you know how and where to find the styles. So again, I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. Oh, there is one more thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is probably a weird. Let me see if I can. I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if I can show you because the way this this dress is on me weird. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. You see that little sensor right there? Some of you probably know this if you have diabetes. This little sensor is a game changer. This little sensor is a Freestyle Libre 3. And no, this is not sponsored. I am not a sponsor. I do not get paid for any of these reviews. But I just wanted to mention it. If you are a diabetic like myself and you are sick and tired of pricking your fingers all the time, you're scared to death of needles like I am, you might be lucky to prick your finger once in the morning, but you're not doing it the rest of the day. That's where I was. And I am now on insulin. I take insulin. I have to take insulin, fast-acting insulin before each meal. And I have to take long-acting insulin once a day. I cannot do finger sticks. I know many people that have diabetes cannot do finger sticks. So even though I was taking the insulin, I was not watching what the numbers were doing. This Freestyle Libre sensor is a game changer. If you have diabetes, I recommend that you get it. I was against it. I have it now. I've had it now for about 3 days. I love it. It gives you your blood glucose readings on the fly. So all you do is you download an app on your phone. It tells you what your blood glucose readings are all throughout the day. You can see what happens when you eat something. You can see what happens when you take your insulin. It's amazing. It's a game changer. With the insurance card online, when you go to Google, you usually can get your first sensor for free. My insurance, through my employer, I'm able to get the 2 sensors every month for $16 each. So for about $32 a month, you get the sensors because the sensors are good for 14 days. So every 14 days, every 2 weeks, you have to change the sensor, put a new sensor on your arm. And then, so $32, it's a lifesaver. It's worth the money. I'm telling you, it is like the best thing that ever happened because I was not checking my blood sugar like I should. I went to the doctor a couple of days ago. I had my latest A1C. I am down to a 7.9, which is a huge accomplishment for me because some of you that may have followed me that know my diabetes journey, in May of last year, so May of 2023, I went back to the doctor to start my diabetes regimen again. I decided I'm going to get serious about it. I've got to do this. I've got to get on insulin, whatever. So May of 2023, I was at a 13.9 A1C. So May of last year. 13.9 A1C. They put me on Ozempic and I got violently sick off of Ozempic. I had gastroparesis. My stomach stopped working. I couldn't eat anything and I threw up everything that I ingested. I missed a month's worth of work. It was terrible. Then they put me on Bydureon, which is another basically generic form of Ozempic. It's Ozempic. It's a GLP-1 antagonist, which basically keeps you from eating as much. However, in some of us that already have complications with our digestive system, it can make things dangerous for you. And that's what was going on with me. It was messing with my digestive system. It was messing with my gastro system. I couldn't handle it. The Bydureon was better. It didn't make me feel like I was going to throw up as much, but over time it got to the same point as the Ozempic, just not as bad. So I was on Ozempic for about a month or two. Missed a month of work, and then went on Bydureon. I was on Bydureon for about 3 months. Well, the same stuff was happening. Couldn't handle it. So I went off of it. I told the doctor, I just want insulin. Well, I was having problems with the doctor, so I'm now seeing a lady doctor, much, much better. So I told the lady doctor, I can't do this anymore. I need insulin. So she put me on insulin. So my A1C 3 months ago was at a 9.3, I think, 9.3, and now we're down to a 7.9. So in less than a year, I went from a 13.1 to a 7.9. That is a huge accomplishment. But the worst part about it is they put me on the insulin, so now I'm on fast-acting, long-acting. But I wasn't seeing what my numbers were because I didn't want to prick my finger. I'm scared to death. Like I'll sit there with the thing and like hold it there for like 10 minutes before I finally press the button. And then half the time I can't get the blood to come out. And so then I'm pricking myself like 10 times. Crazy. This thing is a game changer. If you have diabetes, if you have not tried the Freestyle Libre 3, there's other kinds. There's the Dexcom G7. I'm sure they're all really good. The reason that I prefer and wanted the Freestyle Libre 3 is because it's literally the size of 2 stacked pennies. It's small. You cannot feel it on your arm. That's the amazing part. That's the other crazy thing. Like, I'm the kind of person that if I feel anything on me, it'll drive me crazy and I can't handle it. You cannot feel this on your arm. I don't know how they do it. I don't even know it's there. I can't feel anything on my arm. And when the doctor put the sensor on my arm, I couldn't even feel it go in. Like, I couldn't feel it because it's like it has a little teeny tiny needle, but the needle, she said the needle doesn't stay in your arm. It's some kind of like tube or catheter or something, little teeny tiny like tube or something that goes in your arm. I don't know. Anyway, you can't feel it. So that's the cool part. You don't feel it. You don't feel anything there. I don't even feel the patch. Even when I'm sleeping on my arm at night, I don't feel this sensor. Can't feel it. It's the coolest thing. But all I got to do is go to my phone, scroll down my notifications, and it says your blood glucose is 158. Your blood glucose is 124. Your blood, and then I can see, okay, I eat a donut. I can see how high up above 200 it goes, or I eat, a piece of cake. I can see if it goes up to 300, and then you can also see after you take the fast acting insulin, how fast does it bring it back down. It's an amazing intervention. I don't know why I didn't try it years ago. I had a doctor about 5-6 years ago wanting me to get on the Freestyle Libre 2 or 1, I think. And I was like, no. I'm not wearing no sensor on my arm. I'm not, I was all against it. Well, it is a game changer. So if you're like me and you're scared to do it, or you think, no, it's not worth the money, if you hate pricking your finger and you don't want to do that 10 times a day, because that's what I was telling the doctor this past Friday. I said, I'm frustrated. I'm feeling defeated. I'm feeling like I want to give up on this whole diabetes thing. I just want to stop. And I said, I don't want to do that because that's what I did in the past. In the past, I gave up on it. And then, the diabetes just keeps getting worse. My blood glucose was up to 400 at one point, and I said, I don't want to do that. But I said, I'm feeling defeated because I work 10-hour days, at least 4 days a week. And I work 6 days a week in entirety. I only have one day off, which is Sunday, today. And I said, I can't sit there at work and be pricking my finger or, doing this. I said, I'm feeling defeated. I said, you only get a 30-minute lunch where I work. And I said, by the time I go prick my finger, take my insulin, I don't even have time to sit down and look at my phone or eat. And I told her, I said, I'm so frustrated. I'm so defeated because I'm taking the insulin like I'm supposed to. I'm taking the 10 units before every meal. I'm taking the 35 units at bed. But I don't have any way to see what it's doing. I can't tell if it's going high, if it's actually bringing it down, if I need to go up a unit, if I need to go down. And I said, so I've been doing a lot of research because I actually did my own research. And I found the Freestyle Libre 3. And when I saw that they had made it the size of 2 stacked pennies, I thought, I'm going to try this. So I told her I want a prescription to it. And she gave me a prescription to it, but she just happened to have a free one there in the office. So she was able to put the free one on my arm. And I've had it now since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's a game changer. So if you have diabetes, I highly recommend it. And I just wanted to share that with you because I know there's a lot of people that have diabetes like me, and you're just frustrated with the whole thing because there's so much to it. Not only do we have to watch our numbers, but we have to watch what we eat. We have to watch how much we eat. We have to take all these medications, and a lot of us are on oral medications, and like now I'm on insulin. And there's so much involved with diabetes that it feels very defeating at times. Like sometimes you feel like you're on top of the world and you can handle it and you can change the world with it. But other times you're just like, I am so tired of doing all this every day. And I think just taking away the finger sticks alone, it really brings that anxiety way down. Because for me, that I had gotten used, I was scared at first to do the insulin, but I have no problem taking the insulin now with the little pin needles. Like I'm not having any issue with it. I'm doing it. It's working. I'm fine. Most of the time when I give it to myself in my stomach, I can't even feel it because the needle's so tiny. I've actually gotten over the fear and I give myself insulin 4 times a day now. So that's not been a problem. It's the prick in my finger. Like that just scares me. I don't know what it is, and then seeing the blood like that, I couldn't do it. So I think just taking away that anxiety out of the diabetes regimen is 100% going to make everything better because now I feel like I'm in control. I can just look at my phone. I can see what my numbers are and I can see what I need to change. If I need to drink more water, what I need to do to make those changes. And it's just amazing. I'm so excited about it. I wish I would have. It's one of those things that it's like human hair wigs or anything else that we do. It's one of those things I wish I would have started way, way back when I had a lot more money but now it's now. It's just now and going forward. So I know this video has been super, super long. I am glad that you have stayed with me. If you have stayed with me till the end, I know it's been a while since I put out videos. I have just been really stressed financially, and then also just really stressed because of all of the health issues that I've had and trying to get them on the right track. And I finally feel like at least now my A1C is down to a 7.9. That's probably the lowest it's been since I was a kid. Where, you know, I'm guessing, I don't know. It's been high for years because growing up I drank sugar pop, and then I still drank sugar pop in my teen years, and you know, I only drink diet soda now when I do drink. And so it's been a lot. I don't know how long my blood sugar's been high, but I know it's been high for many, many years because it's done a lot of damage. I have a lot of neuropathy in my hands, a lot of neuropathy in my feet, and if I sleep on my arm at night, this arm will go to sleep. So I know it's done a lot of damage to my nerves. It's also damaged, you know, my a lot of my gastrointestinal function, but the insulin does seem to be helping with that as well. So that's been a blessing. But I just wanted to share that with you because now that I have the sensor and I've got the sensor on my arm, I'm telling you, it is such a game changer in the diabetes world. It takes away all that fear of, oh my God, it's been 2 hours, you know, and it's such a pain too, because it's like when you're at work and you're working in an office and then you go to your lunch break and then you come back and you're thinking, okay, in 2 hours, I need to check my blood sugar. But then you're sitting there on a 15-minute break, spending 10 minutes trying to figure out how to press the button because you're scared to death. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Where this, you can just wear it, and I didn't even feel it go in. She said there's a little teeny tiny needle that pokes you, and then that puts this little teeny tiny tube in your arm that stays in your arm, and then I guess it dissolves after 2 weeks. I didn't even feel it. I feel my insulin pin needle more than I felt. I didn't even feel it. She just put it on my arm, and I heard a click noise, and she goes, "It's on." And I said, "What? I didn't even feel that." I said I was expecting to feel like a little pinch or poke or something, but I didn't even feel it. Like, it literally just felt like somebody put a sticker on me. And then I thought it was going to be so buggy, like I would just be, you know, feeling it on my arm, feeling it over my shirt, my clothes, but it's right here and I can feel it. And when I go like that, but that's it. It doesn't bug me. It doesn't itch. It doesn't hurt. I don't even know it's there. I totally forget about it. I just know that when my phone, and then the cool thing about the app too, you download the Freestyle Libre app, and it has different settings on there. So like if your blood glucose goes down below 55, which is the danger zone, alarms will go off and it'll tell you to drink orange juice or drink, you know, something fast to get your blood sugar to go back up. So it has alarms. Like you can set the alarm to tell you if it goes below 55. You can set the alarm to tell you if it goes above 350, things like that. So there's different things like that. Now, because I work in an office setting, I can't have my phone going off like that. So I had to just turn the alarms off. But I did leave the alarm on for 55 or lower. In fact, there's a setting on there where it won't let you take that off, which is a good thing because that's a life and death situation. If your blood sugar drops below 55, you need to know so that you can drink something sugary quick. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that you all are having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these type of videos, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. If you're not already subscribed to Chrissy's Wig Room, this is the channel that I share any wig reviews that I have on, so you don't want to miss that. There's also links in the description box to my eBay store. Anything that you purchase in my eBay store helps me to continue the wig ministry, the wig journey, the wig support, the wig education. And then there's also links to my Facebook, my Instagram page, and things like that. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.